Paramatma, Bhagavan. So, Srila Prabhupada has given a very nice example here. Brahman means, he has given the example of sun. Sun means sunlight. As you know, early morning 6 o'clock, when the sun comes out, he pervades the whole Brahmanda, whole earthly planet. Correct? He will not discriminate. I go here or I go. No. Once the sun comes out, means everything is illuminated. Correct? So that propensity or that characteristic of all pervading nature of the sunlight is compared to Brahman realization. Brahman also is same. It's pure consciousness which is spread across everything. The last and final is the Bhagavan realization. We gave the example of sunlight, which is Brahman realization. So the sun planet or the sun disk, So when you approach the sun planet, you can see it's a surface. There are many undulations. Light is coming. It's burning. You can talk so much about the sun planet. That is called the Paramatma realization, wherein you realize that the absolute truth is also part of the Lord who is sitting in our heart. As Garbhodaka Shayi Vishnu, who has expanded from Krishna himself, he is sitting as one is Mahavishnu, one is Garbhodaka Shayi Vishnu, the third is Kshuradaka Shayi Vishnu. Garbhodaka Shayi Vishnu, what he does, he enters each and every living entity's heart as Paramatma. So he is sleeping on the Garbhodaka ocean. Mahavishnu, Garbhodaka Shayi Vishnu, Kshuradaka Shayi Vishnu. So this Bhagavan realization means you enter deep into the sun planet. You want to know who is the owner of that. Surya Bhagavan, Surya Narayana, we call him. So you find out who is the owner of the sun planet. Then you establish a personal relationship with him. That is called the Bhagavan realization. See, first one is impersonal. You don't know from where the light is coming, but it is all pervasive. That you understand in the first phase. Second phase, you realize that it is right within my heart only. The third one is you enter into a personal relationship with the absolute truth. That is the third and final phase. See, although all the three phases are correct. One is thinking that it is, it's like there is, earlier days, they used to give the example of elephant. Elephant is standing and blind people, they are trying to find out what is that. One person touched the tail, and he said, oh, it's full of, bristles. There are some many brush, like a brush, it is like a brush. One fellow, he touched the trunk of the elephant. He said, oh, it's very elastic, very long, he said. Another person touched the leg. Like that, each person, as per his conception or mental speculation, they understood elephant in a different way. Similarly, the first phase of understanding, they say, Aham Brahmasmi, means I am Brahma. Yes, agree, we are not against that. But after you, there is Parabrahma. If you are Brahma, there is Parabrahma. They will say, oh, I am also enjoying. I am enjoying this material world. Yes, we don't deny that. But there is a supreme enjoy. You may say, oh, I am controlling, my household. I am the controller because I am the provider. I am the boss of my house. Maybe we are not denying it. But there is one big boss. If you are Ishvara, there is one Parameshvara. If you are Brahma, there is one Parabrahma. If you are Atma, there is one Paramatma. So this concept we have to understand. You should not say, just because I am Brahman, I have become the Supreme Lord. You cannot claim it. At any point of your realization, you will never become equal to God. You can become a servant of God. You can never become God yourself. So this is one concept which is, which is very detrimental to your bhakti. You think that, oh, I am Brahmasmi, I am Atma. There are 4 Mahavakyas in the Vedanta actually. 4 Mahavakyas. One is Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi. Tattvamasi means thou art that, means you are that only. That means you are the absolute truth. We don't deny it, it's only partially true. Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, I am Atma Brahma. I am the all-pervading spirit. Then the last is Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Brahman is the all-pervasive effulgent light. We all agree to that. Nothing, no dispute. But what we have to understand is that is only a partial realization of the absolute truth. After that, you understand the Lord is not only in the effulgence which is coming out of his body, he is also having a localized presence in my heart as Paramatma. Then the third and final is when you go and shake hand with Sun God, Surya Narayana. You can develop a friendship. You can shake hand with them. He is a person. You understand that he is a person. It is not only the sunlight and the sun disk. There is a person who is the owner of that also. When you realize that, that is called as the Bhagavan realization. So Bhagavan realization includes Paramatma realization and also Brahma realization. So that is the culmination of your understanding. That's why the devotees of the Lord, Krishna Bhaktas, Vaishnavas who are practicing Bhakti Yoga, they ultimately reached that level. What is that? Bhagavan realization. That's why in Srimad Bhagavatam also it is mentioned, Vadanti tat tattva vidas Brahma yagnanam adyayam Brahmeti Paramatmeti Bhagavan iti Shabdyate. Vadanti tat tattva vidas means those who have understood the absolute truth, they tell this. What they say? Brahma Mignana Madvayam. Brahman, the absolute truth is realized in three phases. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan iti Shabdyate. These are the three phases of understanding. So, Bhagavan means complete. In Srimad Bhagavatam there is another sloka, Ete chamsa kalapumsan krishnastu Bhagavan swayam indrari vyakulam lokam hrudayanti yuge yuge. He says, in Bhagavatam there is a big list of incarnations, big list. After telling all that, Shukadeva Goswami says, yes, I have told you all the incarnations, but Krishna is the supreme fountainhead from which all incarnations have come. Ete chamsa kalapumsan krishnastu Bhagavan swayam. That's a very emphatic statement. Very emphatic statement. No room for doubt at all. Bhagavatam is clearly mentioned that Krishna is the original Purusha. From him all these avatars have come. But in India, you must have seen, many people say, out of all the Dasha avatara, Krishna is also one of the avatars. Why? Which is a wrong concept. Krishna is the fountainhead of all avatars. Because he says, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirvavati bharata abhyuttanam dharmasya tadatmanam srijamyaham paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkrutam dharma samsthapanartayam sambhavami. Because he has told Krishna's incarnations are included. But what we have to understand that all the other 9 incarnations which are there, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Narasimha, Rama, Purusha, all that Krishna is the fountainhead of all incarnations. So that's why he is called as Bhagavan. See, Bhaga means it's a opulence. Bhaga means opulence. So that personality who has all the opulences in full, that is called Bhagavan. See, which are the opulences? In Vishnu Purana it is mentioned. Aishwaryasya samagrasya viryasya yashasha shriyah. Gnana vairagya apavanam cha shanna mata iti bhaga shanna bhaga iti gana. Bhaga means opulence. Aishwaryasya. Aishwarya means richness. Now, Adani, he was the third richest person in the world, and richest Indian. Within 4 days, his richness was halved. $100 billion he lost. But does it ever happen to Krishna? Just imagine. Our richness is so volatile. Within 4 days, just because somebody gave a report, his fortune was reduced by half. $100 billion lost within 4 days. That will never happen to Krishna. Aishwaryasya samagrasya. Samagra means all the wealth of this world belongs to whom? Belongs to Krishna. Have you ever seen anybody marrying 16,108 wives in the history of this mankind? Have you ever seen a person owning 16,108 palaces? Nobody has done that. 16,108 wives, 16,108 palaces, bedecked with jewels, and all the furnitures were made up of ivory, gold. Such palatial palaces, with so much of decoration. And it is not that Krishna would go to one queen one day. So he went to one queen today. His next turn will come only after 16,108 days. Is it like that? Huh? At the same time, he expanded himself into 16,108 forms. But we may feel puzzled actually, correct? How a person can expand himself into 16,108 forms. But there is nothing. He can even expand himself into 16 million also. Otherwise, what is the meaning of he is all powerful, omnipotent? We say, omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. These are the three qualities of Krishna. Omnipotence means he is having the potency to do anything and everything. No holds barred. He can do anything, absolutely anything. That is the potency of Krishna. That's why it's called omnipotent. Omnipresent. He can be present everywhere at the same time. That is called omnipresent. Now, if Raganu Prabhu is giving a class here today, I cannot be there in the temple because Kannada class, Sunday Kannada class, I will not be there actually. Why? Because I don't have that ability. I can be in only one place at a time, correct? If Mataji is in kitchen, she cannot be in the living room. But if Prabhuji is in the office, he will not be here. But Krishna, it was not like that. He is omnipresent. Everywhere he can be there. So he can expand himself into millions and billions of forms. That was Krishna's potency. And omniscient. Omniscient means there is nothing that he doesn't know. That he knows, that means he knows anything and everything. Yesterday I was listening